Hello guys, it's your good boy here, and we're gonna be playing or I guess I can't stop saying we're gonna be playing. I'm gonna be showing you the showcase on my game or my new update to the game. So this is gonna be the base update. So right now I got some basic bases right here. So this is what it's gonna look like. Um you're gonna have more than enough slots to store your brain rats and stuff. Because I don't want anyone else running out of it. I put a lot of hard work and time into this, so I hope that the model looks good. We can hopefully view this in first person, and hopefully nothing goes wrong. In my old bases, I had to completely rework it because there's like invisible platforms that you could run on and stuff. But I ended up fixing it, so that's good. These are some pillars just to give it some aesthetics and stuff. Um, it's probably going to be a lot, and most of the bases won't look like this because this will be the final product, and there's going to be a lot of rebirths. As you can see, it's pretty big, so there's going to be a lot of rebirths that you can do. And Yeah, this is what one of the this is one of the first models I had. Pretty basic kind of. If you look over here, it's actually the same like model kind of almost. I've just added a lot more. So let's just go play this. If you guys didn't know, this is actually day 4 of posting every video every single day of the week to make up for my absence for spring break. So if you just go in here, you're gonna have a decent amount of space or whatever. Not too much, not too little. The brain rots will be here. You'll have collection pads. There's gonna be one that you can store in the middle, for like a prize possession kind of thing. That one will actually have, if you get enough rebirths, you can actually have this one unstealable for free. You won't have to pay anything. Same here, same model. You have a couple little pads right here, a very nice balcony, I might say, and a nice overhang. If you go up here, you have more than enough space to line your thing. I also custom made some uh, what is it called? Railing. This took so long, but I mean it took so long, so I hope you guys like it. Um, if you it will This leads to the third floor, but we'll check that out later. If you go here, it's the same exact thing. This has a little, open thing so you could just jump off. I don't know, just gives a little bit, difference, specialty kind of. I mean, you can jump off anyways. There's nothing. The railing is just for aesthetics. So again, you're gonna have way more than enough brain rot slots or whatever, which is really nice. Blue is up, red is down, pretty self-explanatory. Uh, you go here, you have the same model. I will be adding a lot more aesthetics, probably some more black, some more popping, just to give it some more detail or whatever. Again, here you go. This is the same thing. It just leads up to the third floor. And if you go over here, you can go up here, and then you'll have this. This is pretty blank right here, so I'll probably be adding something here too. But this is just a basic kind of update. Again, nothing over there. Red is down. You can go down again, and then boom. There will be an owner door kind of situation. I'll make this entrance a lot better. Um, I'll probably keeping this because it's the starter base. I haven't been able to make the base skins or the base whatever. This one is going to be the gold one. That one's going to be diamond, rainbow, like hacker, admin. I'll probably have a void and a bunch of other ones that are really cool themed. Hopefully they'll be just as cool as this base. And for a starter base, like the one that you just start out with, I think this is pretty cool if I do say so myself. But then yeah. Um There'll also be a bunch of other game passes that you can buy to make this easier. So if you don't have the time, like you just can't be asked to go collect all this, there'll be an auto collect, there'll be 2x money. If you can't be asked to go through these portals, there will be a floor teleport. There will be an area teleport, so that you can teleport to this area specifically. There will also be a magic carpet and a bunch of other cool stuff. There will be a there will be one that you can just teleport to a certain spot in the parkour. I will probably change this whole thing completely because for a base this good, that the parkour seems kind of boring, if I do say so myself. So I might change this, or depends, because I'll probably make a copy of this. Um, oops, I'll probably make a copy of this world and and just tinker with some stuff. But if I like how the lucky block giver or thing looks, then I'll probably keep it. But right now it looks just kind of boring and gray, so I might add some color, some stuff, cool stuff like that. So right now I just do want to emphasize how easy this VIP parkour is. You'll also have again the option to be able to have a teleport to a certain part in the parkour for uh as a game pass. I will be changing that dragon over there, um, because the dragon really has nothing to do. I might just make that a brain rot, actually. That would be cool for a brain rot, right? I don't know. Anyway, you're being at the last part. If you do feel like jumping down, you can. Um, I will have to probably make. Uh, actually, never mind. Y'all can actually fight for the brain rot, so that's actually an advantage. Because if you have the magic carpet or whatever, let's actually just quickly add one. Uh, magic carpet giver. I will also be having a bunch of other cool things. So, for example, you'll have the basic magic carpet that you can buy for Robux, but I'll probably have a wheel spin that like every hour you get a free one, and but you can also buy some or whatever. And just like in Steel Brainrot and other games, you can get limited time, mm, like skinned magic carpets. So like this could be like this one, it could make you put on wings and you could fly, or a cloud that you could fly on, or something like that. And there'll also be a slaps. There'll also be like custom slaps. The custom slaps will probably be a 1% chance. The wings will be a 0.5, since there is a game pass and I don't want to give it away too freely. I don't know. But the advantage of the magic carpet would be not only really fast traveling, but you could, if you see, say, a really like a godly spawning here, you could get that very easily. But say you're over here and you see a godly spawn over there, but of course you don't have the time to go all the way over there and back up, because by then it's gone. But what you could do is you could just grab it and then go back. Or and then that's the advantage of the magic carpet. The advantage of the VIP itself is just you're up here, there's a godly spawning, say down there. You could just jump down very easily, go grab it, and then yeah, go back. And yeah. And it will not, and the magic carpet doesn't only work for the parkour. It is really good because you can just fly in here, or really quickly go up here, or just to a certain spot over there. It's fast, much faster than walking. And on top of that, if you pair it up with an invisibility thing that I might add, again, these are all mights because we are still in the, well, I'm currently the only one working on this, but I'm still in the very beginning, early developmental stages of this. So again, all of these are mights. For all I know, I could just decide that this base is too much. It's too big, too much. I might have to scale it down or something. I might just not even have a magic carpet. It all just depends, but I think it's very probable that we'll have a magic carpet and the base will stay the same because I put so much work into this. But if you pair it up with like an invisibility, you could just fly up, go invisible, and just hide, and then like go down here, be invisible, hide behind a brain rot, and just uh when it's like when the lock timer's over, steal it kind of thing. So, and there'll be this really cool effect for the brain rot being locked, because I want people to be able to go inside your base and you not have to worry about it, kind of. So like, um instead of having to, like, wait out here and just look at it through the window, like, you can actually just go in. And I have this really cool idea for it being locked. So the brain rot will be hovering a couple, like, like, it'll be hovering just enough, kind of, like maybe one or two, like maybe a stud or two above this. And it'll be this, and when it's locked, there'll be this really cool, like, chain effect. It'll be like chained to the ground, kind of. uh that would actually be a really, I'm just now realizing that would also be a really cool effect, or like trait for a brain rot, like chained. I don't know, but I'll probably come up with a cool effect. Don't worry, it'll look super dope when this is done. And again, I still have yet to add walls. I'm probably going to be doing that last, though, because when you're making it, it's just so much easier to not put it. And also, if you don't worry, I'm not just going to be copy and pasting a carpet from the toolbox into here, because one, it's not what I want. I don't want this magic trail thing. It's because it not only does it like make it really annoying and bright, but it also like does a weird rainbow effect. I don't like that. And I don't like how you look while flying. You're just holding out in front of you, just kind of thing. I want you to be like riding it or something, which would be really cool. So I will be probably making a custom one. It might look similar, but it will not have any effects to it, and you'll probably look cooler holding it. Um, so yeah, a couple other things to address. Um, the I have seen a couple comments asking if people could help me make this game. There's a couple reasons why I don't want other people helping me. I'm not against people helping me. Like, I'm very open to people helping me, but there's just certain risks and uh, problems that I have with it. So, firstly, as you can see, I don't really have a problem making the actual cosmetics or whatever, because anyone can do that. You don't really need anything special for that. The one thing that I would need major help with is actually coding it to work. That's why I'm going to be doing all the cosmetics and stuff later. So as you can see, I have all the potential brain rots over there in that delightful corner. Just, set aside, I have a couple of the simple bases put over there. I'm probably going to be adding one of those over there too. I might put those in that corner, just, away until you need it where you can drag it back over. But I want all the cosmetics, so then I can probably just hire someone to do the coding for me. I could just throw money at them and be like, make it work. Um, and the reason that I've chosen to do that is because I don't really want a partner per se, because uh, if I'm being completely realistic with myself, I have dedicated over like for 3 to 4 hours a day to this project. So I just don't think any other partner that I'd have would be that committed. I'm not saying that they wouldn't care about it or anything like that. I'm just saying that they wouldn't be as committed and I'd just be doing most of the work. Um, secondly, say me and my part. Secondly, I have to share the profits that I make of this game with that partner. That again wouldn't be doing as much work. So that's the second problem. Third problem, say you do say we get in an argument and my partner could just, like, say like my partner has been doing no work at all, just zero, or they get angry at me for some reason, and I just say, you know what, I'm kicking you, you're not my partner anymore, you're not doing whatever. They could just delete the world, like they could delete all this progress, which I'm not really that big of a fan of. So that's a couple reasons why. Um, I've seen my comments. Pirate Pep Family has been asking. He's like day 3 of asking if I could work on this game. Uh, I you could help work on this game with me if you know how to code, like major code, like really good. Uh, but I did reply to your comment actually the first time. I don't know if you checked that. Cause the first time that you asked, you're like, "Hey, do you think I could work on this?" I think I did reply late. I did reply like a couple days after, but I said um right now I I already I'm not really looking for a partner because again I didn't really know what I wanted yet almost, if you know if that makes sense. So like um I didn't exactly have a huge plan. So I couldn't be like do this and this. Like I actually had an old partner, but like again, it was kind of the same problem. Uh just uh they had other stuff going on and they just didn't have enough, they couldn't commit enough time to it. And so again, it wasn't like they didn't care, but it's just they had other stuff to do. So like they had school or other stuff. I'm lucky where um I don't have a lot of studying to do because most of my classes are easy, which I'm very grateful for actually. Um because that means I can spend a lot of time on videos and I can spend a lot of time on this game. So unless you have a like I'm saying minimum 2 hours to spend on this game a day, or you can dedicate 3 to 4 hours to learn how to code, then yeah, go for it. Join. I would be happy to have you help me. But I just feel like most people would like they like the idea of working on this game. They just don't really um they're just not that, I guess, committed almost, I guess. I don't know. Because um I'm telling it gets boring doing this. It gets so boring. Like it gets boring 5 minutes into it because you just find all these problems and problems and problems. So, for example, I had this huge problem with this base, with just this tiny one compared to the other big ones. Like you would be running or whatever, and then you'd start suddenly just climbing this invisible wall to like the top of there. I had no idea why. You'd also get these glitchy spots whenever you ran, and you still do a little, so I do have to fix that. But you just run into all these problems and then you don't get why or how to fix it. So what I had to end up doing was I had to end up like totally demolishing it and remaking it from scratch. So like I had to put in a part, I had to go a cylinder, put in a part, make the circles, do the rectangle, do all that all over again, which is really annoying. And then sometimes it just doesn't save, and then you have to do it all over again. On top of that, I don't know how to code, and since I'm the only one working on this, I've dedicated like 3 to 4 hours a day to this game alone. So I barely have time to learn how to code. So it's just a lot more work than what you'd think, kind of. So it may sound nice to work on this game, and the finished product it will be amazing. But you don't want to be working on it. I'm telling you now. um, but that was just to address some of the just to like because I didn't know if they're seeing my comments or whatever or anything like that. I'm not exactly sure. Um, but again, I'm more than happy to have you on the team if you can code, or if you know someone who's like really, really, really good at coding. More than happy to have you help. But yeah, that was just to address that. I do want to show off a couple more things of this base. This avatar up here, it will not be mine. It will be your avatar. So when you like get max rebirth or whatever, you will get this avatar basically. or not this avatar. You like your avatar will be on the thing, so it'll be not only easy to identify your base, but everyone will know like, oh my gosh, he's like really good at the game. He's like really good. I also was able to, by a stroke of luck, I was actually it was so weird. I searched up white banner because again, if you look, um, I had a dark themed base before, so I was thinking white accents kind of. Um, but I searched up white banner to put on like in between or whatever, kind of like right here, 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 and here. I imported this, and it was this weird thing, and again, it was very, very, very frustrating because I knew that this was like the thing that I needed for the base. Because as you can see, it makes this really cool window effect with the moving parts or whatever. I will have to add barriers so that you can't just fly through the window. But it was imported at the way that it was made was that it was at an angle. So I'm gonna actually import it right now. Uh, just search up white banner. Let's see if we can find this. Uh, I don't know if this is the right one. Nope, that isn't. Uh, I have it saved somewhere, I think, or not. That's fun. Uh, well, that's great. Um, can I just copy the? Can I just? Oh, I know why I have it locked. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Okay, unlock this. Lock. Okay. Take this. Control C, Control V. Relock it. What the lock does, all that lock does is make it so you can't select it by accident. So like, look. So say I'm trying to like, copy a part from here. So then I can do this. Look at where this box is. It'd be selecting all those brain knots over there, which is really annoying because then you have to get this like really weird like angle and you have to like do that. But if you lock it, you can just select this. Or if I want to select this, instead of selecting the whole base, I'd only select this, which is really cool. But where did the second one spawn? Maybe a second one didn't spawn. I don't know. Oh no. What did I do? What? I'm so confused. Where are these spawning? Oh my gosh. This is not good for the video. uh I'm pretty sure yeah, no, these are just okay, this is the same thing. Let's delete that too. Um okay. The would someone like to tell me where this is? I think I saw it for a split second. Yes, I see it. Okay. So then you have this. Now, I don't think it imported right, but let's just rotate. I don't know. It's gotta be so mean to me. Chat, I think I'm just stupid. You know what? I'm just stupid. Let me just try to explain it to you. So, when you import it, it would the two bars that hold it together, which are this bar and this bar, and those are the two things that the beam crosses. The beam would go from like right here, or the bar would go from like right here to like right here. Not very straight. And then when you rotate it, it doesn't rotate evenly. So what I found out doing was I had to like tinker with it a bunch, and I found out what transform did. And transform basically means if I can actually find something to transform. I locked everything because I was like, oh my gosh, this is so helpful. All transform does is that it can give you the same thing as rotate, except you can now do it more precisely, which is nice. Let's just put that back. But that's what I had to end up doing, and I didn't want to mess around with transform because before all transform did was just like a weirder, more complex rotate. So I was just like, I don't need that right now. But I ended up did use needing it. So yeah. But again, that's all for today's video. That was the base update that I had to do. Um I do quickly want to just duplicate one of these and put it over here with here and just lock it, so now you cannot select it. Okay. And that's where the bases will go. And actually, oh no. I don't think I thought this through. Cause wait, I have an idea. So I have these all grouped into folders, which is really nice. So you have, I will actually show you this. I will give you an update on the folders and stuff um, after every single thing. So, okay, yeah, these are all from that thing. Look how many things there are that I had to put in and build from scratch just to make that base. But then if you just do this, you select the whole base and then you can unlock it, meaning that you can now select it again, which is nice. Okay. And I'm not the smartest again. Jeez. Let's just go here again. Select it, group as a folder. Folder rename as normal base. Oh no, it's starter base. Starter base. Let's see. What should we name it? Starter base. Reference. Starter base reference, I guess. And then we can put this in is it, did I put it in? Ah, here we go. Okay. So anyway, so admin base, basically, uh, you can do like during admin abuses and stuff. I can release some admin brain routes or whatever, really rare and stuff. So this is probably gonna be like one of the best bases that you can get. It'll probably give like a 5x multiplier to all brain routes. I don't know, but that's this one. I'll be reskinning that, making it different colors, probably giving it different properties. Probably won't have like, you know, all the pillars and fancy stuff. It'll probably have something different. Um, if you get the diamond base, that's this one. Again, it'll just, since it's a pretty easy one, it'll probably just be blue. It'll look nice still, but it'll be blue. You have the gold base, probably just yellow, still looking good. You have the rainbow base, the starter base, the void base. This one I'm really excited to do because you can do a lot with like time portals and that kind of stuff. So I'm happy for that, to work on that. I only have the 6 up right now, but once I like, you know, complete like, you know, say the gold base, I'm gonna copy, paste it, like put it over there, and then just rework it to make it a different one because I have so many base ideas that you can get from these lucky blocks, and it's gonna be really fun. And don't worry that you can get these base skins from the lucky blocks for free, and then there'll be special ones that you can pay to get. So like probably the void one, since it's one of my more favorited ones, it'll probably be a pay to win lucky block one, because you know, if I'm gonna put a lot of work into this, make it look super good, and I'm really passionate about it and looks super cool, you're gonna make it more pay. So like just for example, the Dragon Cannelloni, it's better. It's just better overall. You're not gonna put it next to a new beanie. Let's just be honest. It's just not at the same level. Kind of same thing. I don't know, same concept. But you can still get, for example, the admin base for free if you work really hard and show up to admin abuses. You can get the diamond base for free, the gold base for free. You could get the rainbow base for free. You could get the Okay, so sorry for the cut. But basically my recording stopped and it was telling me, "Hey, you're taking a long time. It's been 30 minutes. Hop off." So yeah, anyway, so what I thought I was recording was I basically moved all that over there. I demonstrated what locking was and how I was having so much troubles and that kind of stuff. I hope I didn't miss anything too much. Uh there's a bunch of ideas for, the bases, the gold, diamond, whatever, blah blah blah. Geez, I don't know what I missed, what I didn't, but all I want to say is it's been a very super long, hard time making all this stuff. I don't know if I went over why I can't exactly have people working with me or whatever yet. And I'm saying yet because I don't know how I want this to go. But if I did, then you'll know why. But I'm going to try to wrap this video up. If you're still watching, thank you so much. This actually means so much because I need watching hours. I do. But on top of that, just a couple things to go over. Subscribe. It helps so much. And if we hit 150 subscribers, I'm doing a huge giveaway for like a lot of skin cases, and and you could win. So subscribe, hit 150, please. I really need this. Please, speed. I need this. My subscribers are not really I'm kind of subscriberless. Um, just kind of want to help my channel out. Like the video. It will really support. It'll like show me that you like seeing me record videos. And if you don't like it, I will be heartbroken and I'll cry myself to sleep. So subscribe because it's free. Again, same as subscribing. Wait, did I like the video? Because wait, what? I'm so confused. And on to the next thing. Comment L's or W's. L's if you think I'm like being stupid and like I'm making stupid mistakes. Like you think I've missed something obvious, be like, L, you forgot to put walls or something like that. Like comment L's or W's. You're like, W game. This is such a W game. Like you should really add this or whatever. Or yeah, so comment that. Join my Discord. Go to the channel with that's like labeled brain rot IDs or whatever. And for your own custom brain rots that you could add, please add a drawing or something. Because if you don't, I will be very confused and lost, and it'll be hard to make it. And you could just see me struggle, or you could just not, and you could just see me struggle. I don't know. But if I do end up choosing yours and making it, I will give you a shout out, and I will shout out your post and stuff like that. So it will be like a free shout out. And then when I'm famous with like millions of subscribers, like they'll watch my old videos and be like, "Oh my gosh, this guy, he was like, you made that? Oh my gosh, it like does 1 million a second." So like it'll be like really cool. And then on top of that, if you guys want to go into that same channel with that's like brain rot ideas, you can also comment base ideas. So like you're like, I want a toxic base and it's gonna look something like this, and then I'll make it and I'll give you a shout out and it'll be like super cool. And then people, when I have like 1 million subscribers and like 2 billion people playing my game at once, it'll be like, oh my gosh, I have that base. This person made it. Oh my gosh, he's so cool. He's like the W Chad kind of guy. So yeah, go to my Discord and like put your idea in there. And then yeah, so make sure to like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.